Yes, I did. Thank you for noticing. I got a haircut from my favorite barber.
Hello. Gorgeous.
Today, we gotta do two things. Number one, we're gonna stick with it. Stay on the path toward logo redemption. I'm on logo 10 of the 30-day logo design challenge, and they're just getting better, and possibly some are getting worse. Then I'm gonna make kind of an illustration. I'm gonna figure it out, plan it out, I'm gonna draw it so that I can make making a GIF in Photoshop tutorial about how to animate it. Probably make that tomorrow. So I need to figure out what I'm gonna draw for that. All right, now that we've planned out our agenda for today, let's get started on the logo design challenge. Okay, what do you have for me today? Oh, Linda Bishop. That's my mom's name, not Linda Bishop, but Linda, and it's spelled like that with a Y too. Hello. Anchor. Onshore is a clothing line for the nautical lovers. Many of our products are actually produced with recycled boat sail material. Must be very soft. We're looking for a fairly simple logo that of course features the iconic shape of an onshore. While blue is obvious for color, we'd like to try something outside of blue. We want to be more modern and fun and don't want to use something so expected. This logo will be used on our shirts, polos, pants, tags. Hopefully they have like some deck shoes and stuff, and all other types of apparel. Feel free to go any direction with text, but it is not required at this time unless the logo is part of the text. Linda Bishop, onshore. Okay, thanks, Linda. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to show you my logo design skills. I hope I don't disappoint. All right, design champs, let's get started.
Oh yeah, I am recording. Okay, it's working. I started by trying to just sketch out some ideas for onshore. I wanted to like drop an anchor, but I kind of didn't want to do an anchor because I feel like that's too obvious. So what I actually did was I wanted to go with kind of a flag that shoots up from one of the letters, the H, and then have an anchor on the flag. Onshore-ception. I'm Leonardo in this scenario. Okay, so I made a version where I wrote it with the brush, and it was okay. Actually, now that I look at it, it's kind of cool. Oh, thank you. Actually, I really like that wavy thing too. Maybe this is a way better version. I don't know. So I brought that to Photoshop, and I don't know. I wasn't really feeling it. I wanted something more playful. I was thinking, you know what? Maybe this doesn't have to be for adults. Maybe it's a children's clothing line. So I wanted to make something a little bit more playful, maybe a little bit kind of piratey. So I found this kind of choppy text, which went better with the flag that I was working with. So I wasn't really sure what shape of the flag I wanted to go with, something more square or something a little bit more angled. So I brought this one in, and I felt like it looked better than the original, than the previous onshore version. So I actually cut it away from the mast. Oh yeah, I know boat terminology. I went on the water once. So I made the flag red and the text a little bit darker brown, kind of like a wooden pirate ship. I feel like I went with kind of a kids pirate ship clothing brand. Maybe they just make cute stuff and they use a lot of anchors and things. I tried to fit. I moved the text so it's not all straight, which I made it more playful also, which I think was good. But I don't know if I like this logo. Yeah, I don't know.
Okie dokie, Ric Flair, finished with the onshore logo. Maybe not my best work design-wise, but I think it's fun and adventuresome. Next up, I changed my mind about what I want to make for the Photoshop GIF. I want to make a guy who is standing next to a box, and then he kicks the box, and the box flies in the air. It hits the wall, and then a bunch of donuts fly out, and then the donuts all hit the ground. So what I'm gonna do is, I think I'll like draw a couple of the frames. So probably the guy standing with the box next to him, and then the box hitting the wall, and then the donuts in the air, and then the donuts on the ground. Just a couple of key frames. That way I can make a bunch of, well, that way I can just make the places I want to get to and know where I'm going, and then I can fill in the steps. Wonder how long it'll take me. Might take forever. Might have to retire after this one project. I guess I'd just be on the street. Anyways, okay, so what I'm gonna do now is just draw like 3 or 4 things. Maybe I'll do a couple versions of a character and see which one I like the best. Okay, I'm gonna get started. Black sheep, have you any wool? Okay, I'm done creating the character and a couple of the key frames I want to get to in tomorrow's Photoshop GIF tutorial. So I hope you guys are excited to make something like this. I'm really excited too, also as well. So here's a look at what we made today. The logo and the character guy, who we shall name Joe7. Joe7, that's his name. Lonely guy, kicks boxes. Unfortunately, they have donuts in them. Sad day. Okay, thank you so much for being here to watch. I hope you've all had a fantastic week so far, and get hyped, get ready for tomorrow's GIF animation tutorial, and I will catch you tomorrow morning. Bye, guys.